Alright guys, welcome to this commentary of one of my favorite videos at Boykins Springs Recreational Area, which was located over there in the Angelina National Forest in Zavalla, Texas. It was a nice trip, and I had fun recording it, but I'm pretty much going to go through this video and kind of break down how I film things and whatnot, and see what you guys think. So let's get started. Yeah, this is a B-roll shot. That's not actually my console, but it was cool. I was just trying to give a sense of time going by, traveling, because I did leave early in the morning, so I think this is just more B-roll footage that kind of fit the time that I wanted to do, just kind of giving a pace of me traveling to the park. So I use B-roll footage. This is actually the drive, and obviously this is me in the car. But yeah, I use B-roll footage sometimes when I don't get a good shot, or it didn't come out well, or I didn't think about something. And I'll use that as a filler, but the B-roll has to look or feel like where I'm at. So there you go. Yeah, it's a $6 to get in. It's a really nice park. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It wasn't too hot, so it's the honor system. You can obviously see. Yeah, I was just trying to do multiple angles, trying to be funny there. I already had my campsite set up, and I went back and paid. The thing you have to do when you go to a park like this is you go in there, find your campsite, pay for it, and then, set up your campsite and then come back and pay for it. That way you don't lose your campsite after you picked it out, and that's what I did. I didn't know to do that at first. I was just nervous, so I set my campsite up like that. Then I went back and paid. But it was a huge campsite. I think this was number 7. Yeah. I say it in the video, number 7. Here I am, I guess, just explaining, what I'm doing. And the tarp behind me, I could not get set up correctly. You can see it sags there in the left. That's the Kelty 9-foot tarp. And it was a pain in the ass to set that thing up. You can see it's taut on one side, and then it just kind of droops on the other side there, but it didn't work out well, and I just got tired of it. I didn't have many trees to string it up because I knew it was going to rain, and I wanted to get prepped for it just in case I wanted to have something to sit under. And there wasn't much deadfall or wood around, so I wasn't really sure what to do about a fire.
Let me show you.
There you can see how it droops there. It was just, it drove me nuts. I couldn't figure it out.
Set up over the barbecue grill. I'm not going to barbecue, obviously. There's not enough wood around here. But
yeah, not much going on here. I'm just trying to show the campsite around here.
And just if you're wondering, this is campsite.
I was thinking about setting up my hammock over there and sleeping in it, but that's actually how I left it. I never even finished setting it up. It was a real pain in the butt to get in it. I don't like hammock camping or sleeping in hammocks, especially with the bug net. It was really a pain in the butt to get in. This is my favorite tent right there. It's the Ozark. I think the 2-person tent. I have a review on it. But yeah, this was a really beautiful site. You can see the overlook there of the creek, kids playing in it, the water streaming. It was really nice. I lucked out really well. I was surprised it wasn't crowded there. I mean, look how huge my campsite is. Now that I'm looking at it, it's like, man, it's massive.
You can go in there and have
this is just one of 8, and I just got lucky when I found this.
There's a trash bin for multiple trash cans.
This is pretty cool.
There's actually a faucet with running water, so there's potable water out.
So yeah,
let me show you over here. There's a cool little trail.
I'm not sure where. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring here. I wasn't sure how I was going to film. A lot of times when I go camping, or if I know I'm going to film, I don't plan anything out as far as how I'm going to film.
Let's go down there.
I just kind of film everything, record it, and I think about angles. Like this is a multiple angle view here. Obviously I redid it, and usually when I set up camera angles, I try to mimic what I did before, so it looks like a flow, like there's multiple camera crews out there recording me, but it's honestly just me. It took me about 15 minutes just to set up the camera angle for this one shot, and it's doing little things like that can make your video production look a little bit better, kind of like you're a documentary flowing with it. Here's some B-roll footage, just some filler of the creek. It was really nice out there. More little filler. This thing is dead. It wasn't alive. It was actually a dried up dead, and that looked cool. Had to capture the spider. I don't know why I filmed that leaf. I just thought it looked cool. The path, and I focused in on the path. So, and that was I almost fell twice because that was a very slippery rock. I remember that. It was pretty funny. And here I am going back up to the original campsite. Natural staircases there. It was about a 3-hour drive to get to this place. Like I said in the beginning, it's in the Angelina National Forest here in Zavalla, Texas. This, again, is just behind my campsite. My campsite is just over the ridge there, over the hill. And I decided to go for a little stroll through the water. Again, I am not planning any of these shots. I'm just winging it. I'm just going along as I go. I record a lot of video. Half of the stuff you're not even seeing in this video, but I record a lot of it because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know how I'm going to set up my, my edits or anything. I don't even know what music I am going to use. So, yeah, there was just some kids out there messing around. This was a wickedly cool pine tree. The way the root system and all the dirt erodes out of it, you can see it's just really gnarly looking. I had to get a shot of that. The canopies were extremely high. That tree must have been at least 60 feet. So, yeah. I just was trying to get a shot of how perspective. You really can't tell with the camera just how massively tall those trees are. It was pretty epic. Looked like something out of Star Wars. The scene where the what is the movie with Star Wars with the is it Return of the Jedi, I believe, where they're flying through the forest of Endor. I don't even remember what the name of the forest is, but it's kind of how it looks. Very green, very lush. I honestly can't remember what time of the year this was. Here I am just strolling. Again, I really had no thought about what I was recording or what I was going to do, and then as I was walking through the stream like this, I decided, let me see how far I can hike through the stream and just record it and kind of make it like a creek hike, Yeah, I know a lot of people are thinking, why the heck are you hiking through that dirty creek? I mean, it was pretty clean. I mean, I didn't drink the water. I don't know what I was doing here. I was just being goofing off here. See my Mora knife hanging off my bathing suit. Like I said, I don't plan any of this. I just kind of just go with the flow. I'm not any kind of film guru maker. I'm not a master editor. I guess I just have an eye for how I want certain things to look. My son is listening to me commentate this video. That was just a pipe coming out. I don't know if you can drink out of that, if that's a drainage point. It might have been something you can drink out of. But I didn't feel like getting any kind of dysentery and diarrhea out there. This was a cool little rock formation. It looked man-made. And then you can see the water's naturally coming out of it. It's a cool little structure. You can see the orange. I guess that's from the iron coming out of the rocks. But it was a cool shot here. And I'm using a fluid pan head to get these buttery smooth shots. If you're going to be doing panning like this, don't do it handheld. It just gives it jitter. You want to get yourself a fluid pan head. It just makes these shots very professional, production quality level. Very cinematic. And, it really adds. And here I am. I come in there. It's like a little sitting area. I'm pretty sure this is man-made. This doesn't look natural. There's that big pipe that's coming out of there. I was rinsing I had sand all up in my shoes. Yeah, the water was it's about 65 degrees. It was nice and chilled, and it was a hot day that day. It must have been at least 90 degrees. And this is, I don't know if this is before or after noon. I think this was before noon, because I got there around, I think 10 o'clock. I left the house around 7 or so. And here I am. I was actually coming out of the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. So I was coming out of the bathroom. I was just setting up an angle here. I'm coming down that hill, and I repositioned the camera. This shot is done with 6 different camera angles. I did this shot like 6 times, coming down in the same manner. The key to this shot is I came down in the exact same path every single time. So each cut would look smooth in transition. Like right here, I put my hand on the tree and swing. And I come down, and I'm thinking about, I've got to make a move right here that looks identical. And here I am this is kind of where I figured out that I want to kind of walk.
Very beautiful scenery. Nice
And
very cool. But what I'm gonna do,
so this is, yeah, I've decided that I'm just going to walk the whole creek and make it kind of a trail. It was just improv right here. I didn't even plan this out. It just came to me, and I wanted to make a video of me walking through the creek like a little trail hike. So, and that's, you'll see that continued in part 2, where I used some really cool music, and I'll explain that here in a second when it comes up.
I'm in the shade. It's probably no more than 90 degrees here in the
Yeah,
shade.
it's about 90 degrees outside, like I said.
It's cool and refreshing. So come along and let's see if we can find a lake going down this little creek trail.
Alright, so this is to be continued. Alright, we'll come back and we'll go into part 2.